Good evening, everybody, as we await the Midnight Cherry TV channel address, being presented here on YouTube by Midnight Cherry. There has been quite a bit of speculation about what will be discussed this evening and what direction Cherry will be taking the Midnight Cherry TV channel in. Since he left Twitter earlier this year, his name is still whispered in the dark corners of the Comicsgate Twitterverse. The infamous Cherry poll, of which he was the progenitor, is still reviled among his critics. Yet Midnight Cherry has still been able to survive the numerous controversies surrounding his channel, which included the reveal of his extensive DVD collection. There have been rumors that James Brown will finally be retired, when many felt that he should have been forced into retirement after he absconded with the Robot Frog book last year, with the guiding principles of the Book of Adjacency being called into question. Will it still find its place of prominence upon the desk of Midnight Cherry TV? Will we be seeing more Lego videos? Will this day in history be revived, or will we be subjected to DVD reviews? How will Midnight Cherry attain his goal of dropping to 300 YouTube subscribers? And when that happens, what is in store for all of us? We're hoping to get answers to all of this, and maybe... Oh, here he comes. He's approaching his desk. Let's all stop and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Midnight Cherry TV channel address.
Welcome to the Midnight Cherry State of the Channel 2020 address. I've got a book full of topics here, hastily scribbled. I'm gonna go over. I've got binders full of topics, all kinds of stuff like that. I've got some cherry juice ready to go. a lot of things going on here at the channel, guys. Let's take a quick look in the chat real quick. During the State of the Channel address, we've got Matthew Reese and Rebel Gaming making some commentary on OBS. I don't use OBS. If you're an OBS, if you're very pro OBS, you can unsubscribe from my channel. I don't give a shit. I don't care about OBS. I use I use an old Mac laptop for this. I don't really, I'm trying to get down to 300 subscribers. I don't plan on using OBS. OBS can can kiss my ass. I don't really use it. I think too many people have, they think they're superstars of YouTube because they use OBS. I think it is what it is. A little bit of a joke. We've got Vickyverse in the chat saying binders. Of course, thank you to Vicky for the sort of pre-state of the address coverage here. We've got Kaz the Scribe. Thank you, Kaz. Good to see Kaz here. We've got Rebel Gaming. Playing music over your speakers is cringe and tacky. Well, thank you. I'm trying to remember who Rebel Gaming is. I feel like it's that's the thing is like I don't even know who you are. Who you are, honestly. And as for that, let me just start off by saying that comics are garbage. I'm never going to buy a comic ever again. If you are a comic creator, I immediately do not trust you and think you are a piece of shit. If you've been a fan of my channel, or if I've done a show with you, that's all well and good. I'm sure you're a fine person, but if you're involved in comics in any way whatsoever, I have to say, fuck comics. I really think comics are absolute garbage. There is nobody who I like in comics, whether they're mainstream, whether they're crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is garbage. So if you crowdfund shit, I also probably think you're a piece of shit. He does Niobe. Yeah, I feel like my memory of you is, not, it's not like great or anything. I know Risey was a fan of you for a while. I know you're friends with Risey from at one point. but that's kind of my only. Oh no, I do remember you. I think you went with. I think you went on Ethan's show. So that's kind of funny. But we got Kaz and Vicky in the chat. But let me take a look at my topics here, guys. A lot of things happening. I am retiring a lot of things today. You're never going to see a wrestling figure. You're never going to see a wrestling figure again. This is the last wrestling figure you're going to see. We've got Bobby the Brain Heenan. This figure was given to me by a Cherry viewer, an actual comic creator person who did not get his book funded, but was a Cherry fan. So I do appreciate him. Not putting his name out there unless you've seen the original video. But Bobby the Brain Heenan, that's how we're going to end it. You're never going to see a wrestling figure again here on Midnight Cherry TV. We're done with wrestling toys. I think it's an over with thing. It's kind of done. One thing we will see is probably more Juggalo Insane Clown Posse coverage. One of the things you might hear about. We might get some real over the top musical analysis of Insane Clown Posse. So I hope you're prepared for that at home. But that's just kind of how it's going to be. But let's see what else we got. Yeah, so comics. If comics are probably, I think if comics are one of your top 10 interests in life, I think you should carry on with life and let's go our separate ways. I don't really want to even know you if you're into comics. If comics are one of your top 10 things, I don't want to know you. If politics are one of your top 10 things in life, you know what? Go if you're at home, or let's say you're driving. Maybe you're driving to work right now. Who knows what time zone you're in? Out there listening to this Cherry address. But when you get home, maybe you're at home now. Get a piece of paper. Just get a piece of paper and a pen, and write down your top 10 kind of interests in life. The top 10 things you care about. And if politics or comics are in those top 10, it's pretty pathetic. It's pretty pathetic. I think you're pathetic if those are your top 10 interests in life. Is wowza, guys, wowza. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say that's kind of pathetic. Maybe we'll see how the state of the channel address goes in. Maybe I'll go into some other topics. Various political topics. Maybe talk about some religion. That always seems to upset some people when you talk about religion. I could talk about the military, whatever we can do to get the subscribers down. That's kind of my goal here, guys. But you will not. After the state of the channel address, I'm free to comment on anybody in the chat. Matthew D. Reese, I think is I think you're kind of. On Twitter, you're an annoying prick, but that's just what it is. There's a lot of people. Most people on social media are garbage. That's just what it is. But I of course appreciate your support of Midnight Cherry TV, the channel. But it's not going to really going to be reciprocal because I really dislike comics. I'm not going to talk about comics. I think they're trash. So this is the last video on the channel that you will hear any discussion of comics. The book of adjacency is already destroyed, guys. This is just to show you it has been emptied. It has been stripped of its adjacency. It can be thrown on the ground, guys, because we don't give a shit. We got Kaz in the chat. I love Kaz in the chat. Of course, Kaz, Nathan Kraft, a few other, Vicky always showing up to some videos. Always good to see Vicky out there. But Kaz, Nathan Kraft, two of my favorite folks on YouTube. Also, a demonstration of why Kaz and Nathan Kraft, for example, are head and shoulders above most other people, in my opinion. They left Twitter. Just as I did. I'm not going to come back to Twitter. So if you're expecting an announcement of some sort of return to Twitter, return to social media, that is not going to happen. That is never going to happen because that shit is garbage. That shit is garbage. So let's see. We do have some subscribers leaving, guys. You know, they're drinking cherry juice here. We got a lot of subscribers leaving here as we go on, which is great to see. Which can kind of leave me. We got Ancient One saying Twitter's gone downhill anyways. Yeah, agreed. You know, I think you know, we got Twitter is trash. Social media in general is trash. It's gay or retarded or whatever sort of 90s, whatever kind of corny 90s insult slang you want to use. Feel free to insert that for social media. That's kind of how I look at it. But yeah, no more wrestling toys, guys. That's done. You know, you're not going to see this fancy zebra tablecloth anymore. This is going to be done. You're never going to see this again. Always good. You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, I do have my cool cigarettes, hand strengthener. Always important to have, I think, for any sort of event like this that you might put on. Let's see. We got Rebel Gaming saying you sound like a guy who got run off and now you're making your surrender defeated. Well, you know, that's kind of interesting because like you know, my channels kept going. I still have friends that I talk to. You know, but comics are trash. All comic creators are trash. That's something I worked in advertising offices. I've worked in film. I worked in television. I've worked all kinds of various creative filled jobs, and pretty much all comic creators are fucking trash. If that offends you, I don't give a shit. Comic creators are trash, and my channel will have nothing related to it whatsoever. It already did not have much related to it other than the occasional review. Really, more of the subscribers were comic fans. So if you are a subscriber and you're a comic fan, feel free to unsubscribe. We got let's see. Cat's kind of cracking me up, but so some things I just want to go over here, guys. You know, I don't know if you guys have been watching the channel. Everybody, I know pretty much the same amount of views. Had a bunch of, you know, had more subscribers, and a lot of empty people. You know, I don't want. You know, I don't really care. You know, I'm putting on a little amount of effort. This is for enjoyment, for my entertainment. So I'm not trying to make money. I had a Patreon. I probably made more money on Patreon than people watching this show who consider themselves creators. So we've got low. You mean no views? No, I've got about the same amount of views, even with 300 more subscribers. But that's just kind of what it is. You know, that's kind of the beauty of YouTube. I'm doing this for my entertainment, and the 30 to 50 people that are along for the ride are having an amazing time, and that's kind of what it is. You know, of course, they might have come here for another reason, but they've stuck with me now. You know, I was making a lot on Patreon. I turned off the Patreon because I thought that was kind of garbage as well, because I'm just kind of doing this for fun, guys. But if I do get back down to 300 subscribers, I will completely restart the channel. I've got a lot of new kind of regular content I'm thinking about. So you know, we're talking probably more Criterion reviews. I might do some little interviews with maybe people that watch the channel. You know, I talk about the ICP reviews. So if we get down to 300, I will give it a full college try as far as a channel reset. We got chased it away to make it look like it was their choice. See, here's the thing, Rebel Gaming. I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been on Twitter in almost a year, and I haven't been related to comic people in a while. So we got Rebel Gaming Niobe. So So if you're watching now, we got 6 people in the chat. Make sure to not buy Niobe because this guy seems like a fucking piece of shit. So yeah, so no, Rebel Gaming. I appreciate you coming into the chat and giving me free views, but you do seem like a piece of shit. So so again, most comic people pieces of shit. That's sort of the general state of the channel address. That's the kind of beauty of the channel, guys. You know, all the real fans, they know. I'm gonna hype up something like this. It's just sort of a general chill out chat. I'm gonna give you content. I'm gonna give you all kinds of content. We've got let's see, Jake Deshane. Going forward, the only videos you'll be seeing here are Chill telling you what you won't be seeing here on MCTV. Yeah, that's kind of that is this, another thing you won't be seeing, guys, is the James Brown. The James Brown is going to be done. Number one, we're ending COVID safety here at the channel. So no more Corona safety here. We're taking the mask off, in the words of Future. So the mask is off. We're taking the mask off. That's where we're going with that. But no more James Brown, guys. We're not going to see James Brown. The classic sort of the character that's been on the channel for a long time. A lot of people coming fans kind of here and there. But no more James Brown. James Brown is broken, guys. James Brown has been broken for probably a year at this point. Ever since that fateful WrestleMess episode. But James Brown is broken. You can see his Midnight Cherry pin has been taken off. So that is the last you're going to see of James Brown. That's a goodbye, James Brown, guys. So we're kind of just getting rid of stuff. We're kind of starting over here. We appreciate Nathan Kraft's artwork here that he sent into the channel. Some fan art from the channel here. We got Nathan Kraft, the Dust Head, and then of course the Dark Scribe, and I believe that's Rumble Terrier back in the day. So there's your Nathan Kraft art, guys. Appreciate that. But that is the Dark Scribe no more. We're moving on, from the Dark Scribe era here. We got Red Rooster saying, "Off fix James, lol. Raggedy Man, truly a candle in the wind." We got some funny stuff in the chat. Always good to see haters, guys. That's the thing. I don't know who Red Rooster is. So I can't give a critique. We got Joshua Hughes. How long until he removes the paint from the wall? We're gonna get there soon enough, Joshua Hughes. Raggedy Man and Joshua Hughes, 2 long-term viewers of the channel. I want to thank you guys. Appreciate you both. We've got Joshua Hughes is a good book. We've got Rebel Gaming saying, "Where's my book?" That's just sort of, I don't know what that means. I never made a book, so maybe he's asking somebody else there. It seems like you've got that's the beauty of chat rooms, guys. You always have people with mental issues kind of just chatting, which is always fun. But Raggedy Man, good dude. He makes a web comic. If you make a free web comic, I don't think you're a piece of shit. But if you make a comic book that you're selling or you're crowdfunding, whether it's a big company or on your own, I generally gonna think you're a piece of shit. But Joshua Hughes in the chat, good to see Joshua Hughes. Joshua Hughes, of course, Cult of Raven. There's always a few Cult of Raven people that kind of hang on Midnight Cherry, which is always kind of interesting. Don't care about comics. I don't really. I was never really invested in the Raven sort of the Cult of Raven sort of storyline, I guess, narrative, which was always always big on the Twitters, the YouTubes. But we got Red Richard saying, "I'm dropping it on your channel." So you did really early AM live streams. We got Jordan popping in. Yeah, that's all kind of various Raven people. They're probably in a chat room somewhere in a Discord or a DM room, saying Cherry's gone live. Check out Cherry. But again, anti-comics here at Midnight Cherry TV. I want you to remember that. If I ever backed your comic, back in the day. I probably will never back. I'm definitely not going to ever back a comic again. so I pretty much unsubscribe from most people as far as their annoying email blasts. We got let's see, we got Mr. Cherry Eye Jordan. Yeah, Eye Jordan, good to see Eye Jordan. Haven't seen him in a while. Always good to see some random folks that were around back in the day. But so anyways, we did some content back, basically we're at 353, 355. I really think we can get down to 300. So I plan on making just kind of videos to pop in feeds on YouTube, maybe people see and then unsubscribe from. So that's kind of the goal. But of course, you guys viewing at home, reach out to people who subscribe to my channel. And tell them to unsubscribe if they don't watch anymore. If they're I pretty much know who watches my videos at this point for the most part. But if you know somebody who's just subscribed because they're a knucklehead, please convince them. Maybe slide into their DMs and tell them to unsubscribe. But anyways, we're gonna keep doing DVD collection videos. It seems like every video I do of that, I lose a couple subscribers, but I maintain the views. So we're gonna keep on doing that. I will be going through my record collection. I'll be doing an archive record collection videos here at the channel, as well as I might do my CD collection, guys. I might go into the compact disc and give you a taste of the '90s, taste of the 2000s. Give you that compact disc footage there, which will always be good. But we got Matty Reese says he's only half piece of shit. I'm not sure. I mean, you are involved in comics, so it's probably that you are a full piece of shit. But we got again Rebel Gaming talking just kind of nonsense in the chat. But always good to see people. Always good to see people when they have their brain synapses firing off, maybe in a chat room, talking all kind of nonsense. Got some motorcycles going by outside, guys. Sounds like there's a Sunday night fight going on out there. But yeah, I just want to talk about just anything you guys want to talk about. I'm kind of I'm slowing the channel down to get down to 300. That would be my ideal thing, is to get down to 300. I think it would be impressive. That would give me a full 300 subscribers lost over time, which I think that impresses me. I'm having entertainment doing it for a few people. I know people that watch, so I know they're enjoying it, and if they're enjoying it, I can do it every once in a while for entertainment. But if I get down to 300, it'll be a full channel reset, a lot of content coming at you. So it'll be coming at you guys pretty fast and furious. But until that time, we're trying to lose 52, 53 subs over time. That is kind of the Cherry 2020 kind of announcement. We're trying to lose subscribers. I'm gonna come out with new content once I get down to 300. That is kind of the goal. Also, there will be a lawsuit on the channel, guys. Of course, it's always popular to get involved in lawsuits. If you're on YouTube, it's always good to get involved in lawsuits. So I will be suing C4 Energy Drink Company. So look up C4 Energy Drink Company. They're a part of the conglomerate Cellucor. I'm looking this up right now. Let's see if I can't share the screen, guys. Let's see. Let's see if I can't share the screen, guys. There it is right there. That is C4 original sugar-free sparkling energy drink, midnight cherry flavor. So we are at the channel here. I'm officially announcing my lawsuit. This is big news, guys. Big news. I'm launching my lawsuit against Cellucor, the conglomerate that owns C4 Energy Drink, which manufactures the midnight cherry flavor. So not so good, guys. Not so good. We're the Midnight Cherry flavor is really happening. That's a product. They clearly stole the name. So I will be launching a lawsuit here at Midnight Cherry TV, the YouTube channel that you're all watching. We've got let's see. We got Jake saying this is like a Bret Hart promo from '97, waiting for him to try shitting on the hometown sports team. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, we're without a doubt. Whatever sports team you root for probably sucks. Probably sucks. So yeah, guys, this is really happening. The Midnight Cherry drink from C4. I'm launching my lawsuit. So if you are an internet lawyer, or you play one on Twitter or YouTube, make sure to get a hold of me. We're going to take down C4 Energy Drink Company. We've got various Raven talk. We got people talking about Cult of Raven and Dillard. Yeah, Dillard is not somebody I like either. Most kind of people I don't like, guys. If you literally throw a name out there, and 98% of the time I can tell you that I think they're a piece of shit. So, but that's kind of let's see what else we got going on here for topics. Let's have another drink of the cherry juice. Again, this is kind of just giving you some Sunday night content, some post Halloween. Forget about Halloween. We're here at the Midnight Cherry TV channel. But it's gonna be chill, guys. We're gonna kind of try to lose some subscribers. It seems like all my music and text videos, my relationship advice videos, got a good amount of haters. So a lot of dislikes, a lot of unsubscribes, and that is the goal, guys. That is the goal. We were at 600 at one point in 2018. We're almost down to 300. That is kind of the goal. I'm still having enjoyment, streaming every once in a while. Making some videos for you guys. I get a laugh out of it. Hopefully you guys too. But let me see what else we got. The loss, of course, I talked about. Of course, James Brown has been retired. If you missed that earlier, we've got no more comic related chat or talk on this channel ever again, or from Midnight Cherry TV. You're not gonna find me in chat rooms related to comics anymore, guys. Of course, that is of course done and gone. But I think that might be it, guys. I think that might be it. Of course, I am making jam nowadays, guys. During the Corona, I've got some homemade jam that I'm selling, raspberry nectarine and strawberry apple, guys. Strawberry apple. So I am keeping busy during this quarantine. COVID safety is over. We took the mask off of James Brown. So it is kind of done. Of course, this is going to be a little short stream. I want to thank Vicky for doing the little intro. People heard at the beginning. But again, if comics or politics or any of your top 10 interests in life, I think you should unsubscribe to my channel. If you're involved in the creation of comic books on any level, from indie people just starting out all the way to mainstream established comic book people, I think you're a piece of shit. I wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire. If you make a comic book, if you're on fire out there, guys, and I come across you, I'm going to ask if you've ever made a comic book. And if you say yes, I will pull my camera out and be that guy. I will film you as you burn. That's how much I dislike comic book people. So if you're a comic book person, please unsubscribe. Tell people who you know who subscribe to unsubscribe, and let's get my channel back to 300. Let's clear all the dead weight of comic book people. Let's clear them all out. We got Jordan Sanders make peanut butter too. Joshua Hughes saying cool. We got so yeah, guys. So anyways, that has been the state of the channel address. Again, if you're interested, if politics or comic books are in your top interest in life, get a life. We might continue this further. I might just make videos that are kind of insulting people. So we'll see how far that goes. That might be fun. Of course, also simps are pathetic as well. So if you watch this channel, let me go into further detail on this one. If you watch this channel or you subscribe to this channel because of one of the various girls that used to watch the channel, right? So there's been many women who've watched Midnight Cherry TV, watched the channel, viewed in, tuned in, Of course, I'm sure Vicky shared the video out today because she did her little intro for me. So if you're a dude who subscribed to my channel or watching my channel because of some girl or woman on the internet, you're pathetic. You're a pathetic person. Please unsubscribe. So if you're a simp of anybody else who used to be a fan of my channel, any of the women who've come to my channel, let's say, if you're a Vicky simp, you might be a Vicky simp. Who knows? But no matter who you are, you might be a Bean simp from back in the day. Way back in the day, 2018, you might be a Nerdette simp. You might be a simp of any of the random women who've shared my videos out over time. If you're a simp for one of those women, I want you to unsubscribe. I think you're pathetic. So please unsubscribe. We've got iJordan says I'm here for entertainment. Gotham Knight says sits a moment in the rafters. Matthew D. Ray says only by comics and politics. More power to you. More power to you, dude. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what comics you read. But if those are two of your top 10 interests in life, I don't want to know you. I think that's going to be kind of a general rule of thumb going forward. If I meet you, if I come across you in real life, I'm going to find out, are politics and comics two things you're very into? And if so, I'm going to have to move on, guys. But keep on drinking the cherry juice. We're gonna light the sage, guys. I'm gonna light the sage on fire here. Get that smoking. Get that nice and smoking, guys. So we're gonna kind of sage up the room here, sage up the channel, the Midnight Cherry TV, sage up my little jams I've been making. If you want to buy some jams from me, you probably know my email. You might know my email if you already talked to me. I could ship over international into another country, but we're gonna sage smoke this little $30 cam setup, which is what Rebel Gaming said earlier, which is hilarious, of course. Of course, keeping the Midnight Cherry anger hate flowing, which is always important, guys. Always important to keep that hate flowing, and the hate and the love. Come together. Hate and love come together. So you always got to keep both percolating. Keep both percolating. So we got our sage smudged in the room here, guys. We're wrapping up. But Vicky says, "Don't diss my Sims, Cherry." All right, there we go. I think I was muted there for a minute, which is no good here. But the channel's about to end. But we're gonna look at James Brown one more time. Of course, we did end Corona safety. So there's your last look at James Brown on Midnight Cherry TV. If you haven't watched it already, guys, go watch the Lie to Me music video premiere from a few days ago, probably a week ago at this point. Showing the history of the James Brown on Midnight Cherry TV. So be sure to watch that if you haven't already. But definitely check out the buildable videos to this video you're watching right now. It's probably more exciting than this video. Kind of a low key state of the channel address. That's okay with me, guys. We're drinking that the cherry juice, which makes everything all right. But again, guys, I want to thank you. I've talked for a little bit of time here. We've got the sage going. We've got our candle, like a candle in the wind. We'll put that out. We'll put our sage out here. We'll kind of wrap this channel up, guys. Take one last bit of cherry juice and see what's going on in the chat. Any questions or anything? I finished the cherry juice. I got 6-7 viewers. That's okay. We got Matthew talking about the Simps. We've got Gotham Knight. A little bit of a simp, a little bit of a Vicky simp, but Gotham Knight's an okay guy, I feel, for the most part. But again, guys, if again, I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough, guys. This is a very important message here. I'm gonna go out with this, and then I'm gonna play a little tune here to go out on. But if comic books or politics are in your top 10 interests in life, I am not the channel for you. You need to carry on in life, unsubscribe, move on. I have no, especially if you're a comic book creator, guys. Let me stress this again. If you're a comic book creator, if you're involved in the comic book creation, my beginning opinion of you is that you're a piece of shit. So that's what it is. Now, if you want to try to win me over, that's good. That's good for you guys. You can try to win me over. I would suggest you don't, because I'm not going to buy a comic again. I think comic creators, all of them are pieces of shit. So, and you especially got to watch out for those people that want to be comic creators, the people that are out of their way trying to be a comic book creator. You can't trust them. Now, again, webcomic people, I can almost kind of somewhat allow free webcomic people. I'm kind of okay with them. We've got people saying night, Mr. Cherry. Have a great night, Cherry. Thank you, Vicky. Various Jordan, Gotham Knight saying he's not a simp. But that's what it is, guys. Again, comics, politics, social media. I think these are all gay / retarded / whatever 90s insults, slang you want to use, whatever I need to get it through to your head out there in YouTube world. But if you can move past that, if you're not a comic book creator, if you're not that invested in politics and comics, come on over to Midnight Cherry TV, because once we get down to 300 subscribers, it's going to be a fun time. A lot of good times, a lot of exciting, entertaining times. Who knows where it'll take us? But anyways, I'm gonna close out with a little bit of Insane Clown Posse for all my juggalos out there. Of course, that always is a divisive topic, the juggalo culture. But a pro juggalo here at Midnight Cherry TV. So again, I want to thank everybody that viewed. I want to thank Vicky for a little intro, and we'll see you again here on Midnight Cherry TV, guys. Let me get this Insane Clown Posse track queued up here, guys. Of course, our earlier guy we got earlier troll Rebel Gaming said playing music through speakers is cringe. Well, color me cringe, guys, because we're about to close out with a little bit of Insane Clown Posse.
For 100, and they wanted to know if I would trade 10 juggalos for 100 mainstream fans. And I said I wouldn't trade 10 juggalos for 100,000 mainstream fans. 10 juggalos is priceless.
I got love for my homies, members of the Lord. United we stand, squashing all deadly forces. Been to hell, put us an eternity there. All the bad shit I done, I should still be there. Juggalos, can you feel me? Worldwide, with a hatchet straight out below this pod. Always got your back to the end, screaming juggalos. Notice, psychopathic, that's the way you go. So many people in the matrix die alone. Hey, not me, my soul belongs to juggalos. They keep me going when I'm down and out. I pick the phone up and drop 'em a line and hear 'em shout, saying twisted is the shit, and I'm down with the clown. Dark low is for life until I'm dead in the ground. I give a dap to all my homies and killers who get it started. All my juggalos always represent for the departed. Yeah. Mass murder makes me happy. Dead bodies make me happy. Until eternity, I'll always have juggalo family. Mass murder makes me happy. Dead bodies make me happy. Until eternity, I'll always have juggalo family. 6 individual petals, 4 from one stem, and try to ride the wave and the following trend. Oh, friend, cause we ascend from the dirt, build grit and grind, make a ride, juggalo minds to crush, make sure shine. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. Let the wagons of the dark carnival show you different worlds. Any host for that juggalo, sword a hatchet, tell them come suck on your dick. We psychopathic.
All my life I've been living it all alone, and I'm like a king with no people and no crown or a throne. And what I'm speaking on is what I'm feeling like. Do you know what it's like to feel the warmth of the sunlight? I really like to know, cause I've been chilling in the dark for so many years that I question love in my heart. I hate everyone and I hate everything except for all the juggalos and all the love that they bring.
Mass murder makes me happy. Dead bodies make me happy. Until eternity, come on. Always have juggalo family. Mass murder makes me happy. Dead bodies make me happy. Until eternity, always have juggalo family. If it wasn't for the juggalos, I don't know. Probably be robbing everybody in the world for show. So I'm thankful for the family that adopted me in. And since I live on the underground, it all fit in. I can't explain all the power that the carnival brings. All the energy from y'all when the hatchet swings. All I know is that I'm staying cause it's where I belong.